Kwesi has always been really smart when it comes to the market, and he should take proactive action with one of his best players right now. When it comes to the Minnesota Vikings and general manager Kwesi, he's been very calculated as far as how he's managed the finances of his players. He's been very smart about how they've structured deals, when they've signed them, and really tried to find inefficiencies in the market. One of the best ways and examples that we found with Kwesi over his 3-year tenure going into year 4 was the signing last year of Andrew Van Ginkel. Signed him to a 2-year, $20 million contract, and that turned into a second-team All-Pro selection. Then, this offseason, gave him a 1-year, $23 million extension with $22.4 million of that fully guaranteed. That essentially turned his contract into a 3-year, $43 million contract, an average annual value of $14.33 million, which is still a bargain when it comes to edge rushers. Edge rushers have been getting more and more money. TJ Watt just got a 3-year, $123 million extension from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And George Karlaftis just got a 4-year, $93 million extension from the Kansas City Chiefs. It kind of makes you think that Jonathan Greenard might be a little bit underpaid. He signed a 4-year, $76 million deal in free agency last year and had a lot of all-pro support. And he barely missed out on the team with Andrew Van Ginkel getting the nod over him. So why do these extensions have to do with Greenard? Well, if he has another fantastic year, he's all of a sudden going to be underpaid. He's 46.3% of the market right now, with that $19 million average annual value salary only being that 46.3% of the $41 million at the top. He is easily a top 10 edge rusher, and in the A to Z sports rankings, he barely finished outside the top 10, but he finished inside mine at 9th. He is currently 14th when it comes to average annual value after that George Karlaftis signing. So the smart play might be to adjust his contract now. So he does not come to you next year and has a Trey Hendrickson type output and be like, I want $30+ million. Well, maybe you just give him a slight bump and you give him, I don't know, an extra $3-4 million a year average annual value. Extend him by 1 year and make it essentially a 4-year deal over the course of the last 4 years and make it worth about $95 million, where you're giving him a bump and you're trying to beat the market where you're giving him that bump now because he played well, but you're not sitting like the Dallas Cowboys, who should have signed Micah Parsons a year ago, but are now set to spend about $7 million more than they would have if they had just gotten the deal done quickly. And this is where Kwesi can really exploit the market, beat it before it tells the Vikings that he is another massively underpaid edge, just like Danielle Hunter was for years. I'm Tyler Forness with A to Z Sports, Skol Vikings.